all this weird stuff has been happening since the new neighbors moved in.
Lights go off all the time, honey.
It's happening again. The motion lights have been turning on and off every night.
Yeah, right.
Bet you it's gonna be that weird kid from across the street. Watch. Yeah, can you see him?
What the hell?
He's so creepy.
What is he doing?
Freaky, right?
Yeah. What's going on?
I don't know. It's weird.
Alex, what's happening?
I don't know.
Front door open. Back door open.
Alex, what's going on? Alex,
Velkommen til Filmz TV. I denne uge udkommer Paranormal Activity 4 herhjemme på DVD og Blu-ray. Det er fjerde kapitel i den ekstremt populære gyserserie, hvor ånder og dæmoner plager sagesløse mennesker i ganske almindelige hjem, mens det hele optages på diverse video- og overvågningskameraer. Og ligesom sine tre forgængere er Paranormal Activity 4 uhyre god til at skræmme sine seere fra vid og sans med relativt få virkemidler. Du kan meget snart læse en anmeldelse af Blu-ray-udgivelsen inde på Filmz, men i dagens Filmz TV har vi et eksklusivt interview med filmens nu 16-årige hovedrolleindehaver, Kathryn Newton. I Paranormal Activity 4 spiller Newton en ung pige, som oplever en masse mystiske hændelser i sit nabolag, da en ny kvinde og et barn flytter ind. Nærmere bestemt den gådefulde Katie fra de foregående film i serien. Ligesom Paranormal Activity 3 er 4 instrueret af makkerparret Henry Joost og Ariel Schulman, gutterne bag den fremragende dokumentar Catfish fra 2010. Og filmen nyder godt af Joost og Schulmans erfaringer inden for dokumentargenren, for nøjagtigt ligesom 3'eren opnår 4'eren indimellem en helt foruroligende troværdighed. Og vi lagde der også ud med at tale med Newton om arbejdet med instruktørerne.
Yes, Henry Joost and Ariel Schulman were just great, and on set they were all about being real. So they made everybody on set really comfortable, and they made it so easy to be natural and be who you were. So they would say action, and we'd have an outline for what was supposed to happen in the scene, and then we just did it. Like whatever we really would say in that moment is what we would say. So it just made it really easy to be real. It was honest and spontaneous.
But then, is it difficult also as an actor to portray that feeling of terror when the scary sounds aren't there on the set and there's a film crew there and so on? Like the scene in the garage. Is it difficult to make it feel like it's scary?
Yeah, I mean, when I'm doing a scene and I have to be scared, I really have to put myself out of the box because I can act scared and it really is not scary, but because there's like 11 people in the same room who are trying to cover their mouths because they know me so well and they're trying not to laugh. And so it's actually really funny. But like, yes, for example, for the garage scene, that scene was so much fun. I don't know if it was difficult, but it was just, there was a lot of like timing, like when like I had to break the window or like drop the laptop. And it just took like a lot of timing and like the screams and like when the car was supposed to go off and then when I was supposed to back out or when the door was supposed to slam. And the thing is, it's like the whole scene is just my face. So I, as an actor, really have to be showing the audience where each sound is coming from and like what's really going on. And so it's I have to make it as real as possible so everyone else could feel like they're there with me.
Did you get to shoot some of the stuff yourself? Because obviously a lot of the times it's your character holding the camera, or were you then placed behind the camera?
Yeah, I did. When I was behind the camera, I did a lot of the cinematography and I learned so much from that. Just like in general, like lighting or focusing. And that was a really good experience, like the angles and being steady. That was the hardest part, was really being steady when you're walking. Oh my gosh, but it's so much more difficult than the cinematographers, the professional ones make it seem.
Have you been inspired to pull any crazy practical jokes on your friends as well after this?
Well, actually, I think the set played one on me because they gave me a desk lamp from my actual room on Paranormal, and for about a month it would just turn on and off whenever it wanted, and I was so confused. I was like, okay, what's going on? And of course, a little blonde moment, I realized it was like motion sensitive, so whenever you would get close to it, it would turn on, or if you went close to it, it would turn off. So I realized that now, but in the beginning I thought Toby was playing tricks on me.
But do you believe in the paranormal yourself? It's something between heaven and earth?
I think I definitely do. It's hard to say there is, and it's hard to say there isn't because there's no proof. There's no evidence. It's what you don't see that scares you. And that's another thing about the movies. A lot of scares you don't even see. You can just hear them. So it's your imagination that makes you scared, and it takes you to another place.
And did the directors ever play any sounds or music during the set just to give you a sense of what it would be like afterwards?
Yes, they used to use a huge bass drum. It was like a foot, like 2 feet across. It was huge. It was so loud. And they would never tell me when they were going to use it, and they used to get like a really good jump scare out of me. So they would do that every once in a while, and then after, like almost every time after they'd be like, Kathryn, can you not be so scared this time? I'd be like, maybe you shouldn't use that drum this time.
But what do you think it is about, being scared by movies and about the horror genre? What do you think it is being freaked out in the movie theater that's so appealing? What is it that make it so much fun?
Well, I think it's always fun to like kind of scream or get all excited about something and like the suspense. And the other thing about like the paranormal movies that makes them so scary is that it can actually happen to you. Like it's so real, and it just taps into that vulnerability everybody has and that insecurity that somebody could come get you. It's like really psychological. So that's what I think makes those so scary.
Did you hear that?
What's up?
The garage is open. It's weird.
Det var alt for denne gang på Filmz TV, men husk at du lige straks kan læse den komplette anmeldelse af Paranormal Activity 4 inde på hjemmesiden. Og vi har endnu mere Filmz TV i støbeskeen. Senere på ugen kan du se en udsendelse om tv-serien Spartacus, hvor vi har talt med flere af seriens skuespillere og dens hovedproducer. Og i næste uge bringer vi et eksklusivt interview med Gustav Skarsgård, Stellan Skarsgårds søn, som spiller en af hovedrollerne i den kommende serie Vikings. På gensyn. Husk at du kan finde alle vores tidligere Filmz TV-udsendelser på Filmz under Filmz TV-fanebladet og også på videovideo.dk, i iTunes og via vores gratis video-app.